Okay, welcome, guys. This is going to be a small preview of the app I've developed called the Christian Author Demand Lab. So basically, what this is a market analysis tool, and it also helps you with Amazon optimization, keyword optimization. So this is kind of like the dashboard here, and you can search for topics that readers are searching for. So just an example, let's do grief. Okay, so there is room here, but you will need a clear and specific angle. And says right here, a good number of people are looking for help in this area. That said, there are already many books here, so you would need a clear and specific angle to be heard. The need is growing. This may be a good time to write. And then just kind of gives you like a general ranking. How many people need this? Where your effort could bear fruit? How crowded this space already is? Room to contribute something fresh. And gives you this little graph right here. It's just kind of like an estimated line here of how this is trending and similar topics that people are searching for, and also what readers are struggling with. So yeah, it's pretty handy. And right here are just some quick buttons. These little quick buttons can also be found, over here. You got discern between ideas. That can also be found here. Compare topics where people may need help. Gap finder right here. Explore title ideas. You can go to Title Lab right here. So just to make things simple, we're just going to go down through here. Let's go to book landscape. This will tell you what books already exist on the topic you want to write about, and it kind of gives you a general idea of how crowded this topic is. So again, let's choose grief. Just give it a second here while it loads up. Excuse me. Okay, market landscape summary. There are several Christian books available that address the topic of grief, providing a range of perspectives and support for those dealing with loss. Okay. All right. So this gives you what performs the best. It gives you what books out there perform the best on this topic. Okay. So now we're going to go to compare topics. So if you're not sure on what topic to write about, this will kind of give you a comparison in the market. So, and we'll just use grief again. Let's do anxiety. Help me discern. Grief may be where you can serve best right now. Okay. And then it just kind of gives you a general ranking. Little chart right here. How many people need this versus how many books already exist. Gives you a wise next step right here. Excuse me. So yeah, it just kind of guides you, if you're thinking about writing a book, basically what it does, it just gives you the best odds on the angle you want to come from. So it can maximize your chances of getting discovered on Amazon. Let's go to Gap Finder. And again, we're going to use grief. Okay. So it finds gaps in the market. It will find potential topics that people are currently not writing on, or it's very, very little. Right here, high confidence ranking, exploration of communal grief and support networks within church communities. That's interesting. Grief related to non-traditional losses such as loss of dreams, relationships, or careers. That would be a good one. I'm actually having fun exploring these topics now. Interactive formats that incorporate journaling, reflection, or group discussion components. So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, it's pretty neat. It gives you a lot of research. And by the way, I embedded public APIs into the app. So this is real live data. This is not fake. It pulls live data. All right, I'm talking too much. Let's go over here to Title Lab. And we're going to do grief again. Grief. That's just going to be a general audience. You can click from this drop down box and choose, young adults, parents, couples, whatever. Over here is tone. Let's do gentle and pastoral, and we'll keep it at devotional. Click explore title ideas. Where grief meets grace. The tender echo of sorrow. That's a good title. Mellow. When tears speak, prayers for the grieving heart. That's a good one. It also gives you some Amazon keywords down here as well. You'll want to weave those in with the title if you decide to use this app. And that will give you the best chances of your book getting discovered. Now, we don't want you to change your title. Everyone, loves their title name. But if you weave in Amazon keywords, that's going to increase your chances of the book getting searched. That's why a lot of the times a lot of authors, they'll write a book and it doesn't sell very well because they never use Amazon keywords. All right, let's go to book blueprint. Okay, describe your book idea. Okay, we're going to use be specific. Okay, well, let's do a Christian grief for men. Okay, who's this book for? Obviously, that's going to be men. We'll do practical book format. Keep it practical. Go with the book. We'll keep it at equip. That's pretty good. All right, let's see what it gives us. Might just take a minute here. Now, sometimes it'll be loading here, and you'll think the app is being slow, but it's actually not. It's just pulling live data. So it kind of just scans the web, and it gives you the most accurate results. Okay, so blueprint strength. This is pretty strong. Okay. Is this a good idea? Yes, this is a strong idea with real market interest. Christian men ages 25 to 50 dealing with grief. Strong fit. Yeah, this is a really neat tool. Okay. Suggested title directions gives you a book hook. Suggested chapter flow. See, that's really handy. Okay, let me show you something else. I forgot to show y'all this, but this is reports. Anytime you do here it is right here. If you do a book blueprint, you can save it right here, and then it'll go to reports right here. Let's go to author identity. You can enter, okay, now this is for entering your author identity. You can put your ministry niche, primary readers, theological tradition, your writing voice and values, core values, your background, and voices, books to avoid sounding like. And then you can save this author identity, and the app will tailor your searches to your specific niche. Let's go to market analysis. Okay. Propose book title. Let's see. Grace meets grief. Subtitle or core promise: navigating grief when losing a sibling. Book topic: grief. Christian niche. This is probably going to be. Let's just go with. I'm sorry. We'll go right here. Grief and healing. Perfect. I'm going to choose men. What problem does this book help solve? Overcoming grief. Run market analysis. Now, obviously, there's probably going to be a lot of books out there about overcoming grief. That's a pretty broad topic. I'm sure a lot of people have written about that, so it's probably going to tell us that. But actually, no, this is a strong opportunity. Okay. So if something is too crowded, it'll tell you to be more specific, and it'll give you different angles to position your book better. See right here, how to position it better, better subtitle, hook ideas, keyword opportunities, and it even gives you monetization opportunities. So yeah, last thing, paste and analyze. Now what this is you can go to Amazon and research competition, and then you can paste, let's just say, Amazon reviews, and then you can just kind of monitor your competition, and it'll analyze it for you. You can also do now if you have one of these Chrome extensions that analyzes the Amazon market. That will give you live data, and you can input that data here, and then it'll analyze the research for you. So I haven't really played around with this that much. It's just more been just what the main buttons are. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll leave a link in the comments, and just let me know what you think. Thank you.